We're here at the exhibit of the NAMM Museum of Making Music, and they're down in Carlsbad, and we have two fellows here from the museum, Bill Kilpatrick and Josh Breton, and so they're going to tell us a little bit about the museum and the exhibit here.
Steve, how about if I tell you a bit about the museum, and then Josh can fill you in more on the exhibit, just
okay.
to get the lion's share of the research for it. Thank you for getting my last name correct. People say Kirk or Fitz. You get an A for that. The Museum of Making Music, as Steve said, is the NAMM Museum of Making Music. So we're on the ground floor of NAMM headquarters in Carlsbad, and we basically follow the storyline of NAMM from its inception up to present day. And the title "Making Music" suggests that you can make music there, which is exactly right. There are instruments in the museum that you're able to pick up and play. Each of the galleries has an instrument that is central to that time period. For instance, Gallery 1 has a mandolin, which came over to America in that time period, exploded in popularity and changed the course of American popular music in doing so. And then after all the exhibits, we have a room full of instruments that are all there to play. And then we have a special exhibit room which changes out about every 4 to 6 months. And right now we're featuring the 100-year anniversary of Martin's inception of the Dreadnought guitar body style. Come down to Carlsbad and see us for Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. So the only day we're closed is Mondays.
Okay, and you have a lot of different instruments to display. And, and you also have concerts there, don't you?
Yes, thank you for asking that, Steve. We have quite a vibrant concert series. And a lot of our performers we've been featuring this week in our booth here, starting Thursday, of course, and running through this afternoon. A very wide array of styles and performers, from jazz trios to funk groups. We've got a saxophone quartet this afternoon. So a lot. And those are the types of concerts you can expect to see at the museum. Some of the artists we've had are Victor Wooten, bassist extraordinaire, Albert Lee. We've had Mavis Staples, Sonny Landreth, and the list goes on from there.
Lawrence Juber.
Thank you, Lawrence Juber. And coming up in April, we have none other than Graham Nash coming to perform for our gala benefit. So that's going to be a wonderful night.
Tell us about the benefit.
I'm sorry?
Tell us about the benefit.
Oh, the benefit itself, okay, is benefiting our school children that come into the museum to take tours. We have what's called the Title I Tour Program, where we offer complimentary tours to third graders in the North San Diego County School District that qualify for Title I. The gala has a lot to do with generating funds to help keep that program alive, as well as many of the other music programs that we have for not only students but adults as well.
Thank you. And
thank you, Steve.
Now, Josh, tell us about the exhibit we have here.
All right. So I'm an intern at the museum. I've been here for about a year, and for a couple months I've been kind of working on the research for this. We focused on the last 100 years in music. Started in 1917, ended in 2017. So it's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of cool instruments. You want
to walk over there and kind of give us a little talk through some of the different things that we have here?
So we focus specifically on 3 years, 1917, 1967, and 2017. So 1917, there's a lot of cool stuff here. This is probably the one I learned the most about when I was doing my research, just because I didn't know a whole lot about it. A lot of really cool stuff here. I really like these Edison records down here.
And you also have these guys. Tell us about what those are.
So those are basically before even the Edison records. They're just the cylinder phonographs. They're really cool. I've never actually heard one played before, so that's something on my bucket list at the museum. But those are a really cool showcase. Those are something that guests always point out at the museum, so we decided it would be good to bring them here.
And there's a player for those cylinders right over there. Hard to see with the reflection. And then you have an auto harp, an old auto harp.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people that we know play some versions of auto harps, the later Oscar Schmidt auto harps. And then what else we have?
As Bill mentioned, we have a mandolin up here. It's one of our biggest showcases. We have a whole mini section of one of the museum exhibits dedicated to the mandolins because they were really big during this time period.
That's a Gibson A4.
Yep.
Yeah. And a banjo mandolin.
Yep. We got mandolin, banjo, mandolin.
And then
Really little ukulele. Hawaiian music was starting to get really popular around 1917. And it kind of led into the Dreadnought, which Bill mentioned we're exhibiting.
Right.
It all started with the Hawaiian music and their need for sort of a bigger, louder, more powerful sounding guitar.
Right. And then we move on. Oh, what's this? We have a some kind of a bass.
An old electric upright bass.
See if I can get a better shot of that. There we go. So this is actually an electric upright bass.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Cool. And then we move on to electric guitars and the Fender amps.
1967, this is my favorite section. Being a guitar player myself,
Okay.
I really like the showcase in this exhibit.
Right.
All these guitars, especially this silver tone over here. One of my favorites in the whole museum, actually.
Nice. Interesting how the tuners are on one row there.
Yeah. One of my favorite features, too, is that it's got an amplifier built into the case.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. And then moving on.
All right. So, keyboards, electric pianos, getting pretty big in the 60s. We have a couple to showcase here, some of the sort of original ones. It was kind of the time, especially with some of the hippie music going on. Keyboards were really big. Yeah.
Well, thanks. And come on down to Carlsbad and see the Museum of Making Music.
Come see the museum.
Thanks.